Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to quickly show you the difference between save and save as in Microsoft Word or in general within the entire Microsoft Office suite. So let's get started. Firstly, in order to do so, I'm just going to quickly go to the file option and open a new document, and you can click on new and I'm going to select a blank document. Now let's just say that I've added some changes to this document, and this is a brand new document that I have never saved before. So let's just say I'm going to type a few things and make a few changes to this document. So let's just say that I've typed something like this and I've started making my document, and right now I just want to go ahead and save this document so that I don't lose the content that I'm typing out. So it's always a good practice to start working on your document and quickly first save your document so that you don't lose whatever work you have done on that document. So now let's go ahead and see the difference between save as and save. Firstly, the primary difference between save as and save is that you make use of save as whenever you're saving a document for the first time. That is, you have not saved it any time before, and this is the first time that you're saving the document. What save as enables you to do is it enables you to select a preferred location, either a desktop location or a cloud location, where you want to save this specific document that you're working on by giving it a name and selecting your location, and it goes and stores this specific document that you're trying to save in that specific location with the name that you have given, and that's what save as does. Versus what save does is that it is not used when you're saving a brand new document. It is only used to save any incremental changes that you make to an already saved document. What that means is that if I've already saved this specific document using the save as option, and let's say after I have saved it the first time using the save as option, I have made some other additional changes to this document apart from whatever is already existing over here, and the new changes that I have made on the document is what I'm looking to save. At that point, I make use of the save option. So let's just quickly see this by applying it. So since I have not saved this document anytime before, I need to firstly make use of the save as option because it's the first time that I'm saving it. So how do I do save as? All I have to do is I can either click on the shortcut on my keyboard, which is Control and S, or what I can do is I can go into file. There are two options over here, save and save as. So one thing you have to note over here is if you're saving your document for the first time and it hasn't been saved so far, it doesn't matter whether you try to select save or save as, it's automatically going to take you to the save as option itself. So what I mean by that is if you click on save as, also you're going to get this option. Even if you try to save it, you're going to still end up being in the save as option itself because this is the first time. Now once you click on save as or save, when it is the first time that you're saving the document, it's obviously going to take you into the save as option itself. So you're going to, within this save as option, click on browse a location. That is, this enables you to browse a location where you want to save this specific file. Now there is a cloud location which is basically your OneDrive location, or if not, you can also browse a location and decide where you want to save this document. It could be on your desktop, it could be in your C drive, D drive, or on your documents or downloads anywhere within your local desktop, or it can be in a cloud location. So what you do is you just select a location. For example, I want to save it on the desktop, and you will give it a file name. Here I'm giving this as the name, and save as type, it is a Word document, so you can choose it as a Word document. If at all you want to save this as a PDF, then you can go ahead and select an option called as PDF, but in most cases if it's a Word document, you're just looking to save it as a Word document, so it's selected for you by default, and what you click on is just the save option over here, and this has now saved your file. So how do you know where this has been saved? You can verify it from this drop down over here, which gives you the name, and it has also been saved, and the location as well. So it's describing the location as desktop over here, and the file name is this, and it has been saved the first time now. So now that is what is called as save as. Now save as is always used when I want to save a specific file for the first time in a new location. So let's just say, for example, I want this document to be also saved on not just my desktop but also within my download section. So at that point also I will need to go back into file and again click on save as, because now I want to save it in a new location. So I will again have to browse, and maybe this time instead of desktop I want to save it in my downloads. So at that point I'm going to select downloads and again click on save. Although this file has already been saved once, but it has been saved on the desktop location. So for the downloads location, this is still going to be a new file. So save as is either used when you're saving the file for the first time or when you're saving the file for the first time in a different location. So these are the two scenarios that you use save as. Now that I have already saved it in a specific location that I want to, let's just say that I have made some additional changes to this. I had a definition for save as over here, and now let's just say that I have typed out some definition for save also, and this is the definition that I've typed. Now I just want to go ahead and save this additional change that I have made to my document, and unless I click on save, it's not going to get saved automatically. So it's very important that whenever you make any additional changes changes to a document that you have already saved so that you don't lose the changes that you made and the work that you have done on it. So it's always important to save your document every time that you have made any incremental changes to that document. And in order to save the document, you can either click on Control S on your keyboard, or you can again go back into the file section and this time directly select save. So when I select save, what happens is whatever incremental changes have been made to this document has now been saved in the same location that I've done a save as of this document. And yeah, so that's the difference between save and save as. And in order to summarize it quickly, save as is always used when you're trying to save a brand new document for the first time in a specific location and you have never saved this document before, or even if you have saved this document in one location A but now you're looking to save it in a location B, even then you will go ahead and use save as because you're saving this file in that specific location B for the first time. And the save option is used whenever you make any incremental changes to a document that has already been saved in a specific location, but you want to save these incremental changes that you have made on the document. That is when you make use of save. So yeah, do give this a try and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section, and I'll definitely try and help you out. And in another video, we'll go ahead and see how to save our document to the cloud location, which enables us to collaborate our document with other people. And that's for another video. But until then, thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.